I appreciate your openness. You know, I talked to the two ladies that brought this forward with the students a couple weeks ago when they were in outside the chamber, and you know, I'm not a historian by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm a student of history and really enjoy just a wide variety. And I happen to read a couple of books about Columbus in the last probably decade, and found it interesting because there's a lot of things that happened that, you know, we probably all weren't aware of. He did do 4 voyages, and there was a lot of activity, and won't get into all those details. But one of the things I was going to say, and I am going to say now, is, you know, I want to say this first, but since I spoke with you ladies the other evening, I've received a few phone calls that you allude to, Alderman Gregory, from Italian Americans in this community, and how they feel about, and they interjected how they feel about celebrating their heritage, and I appreciate those comments. I do, and having not Italian, I am Irish and German, but it is something that is important that I think we listen to. I mean, that's part of the reason we always talk about why we're here to listen. And what I would encourage, maybe as a part of this, before we vote, that we maybe can get some folks together. I urge the sponsors to maybe get some folks together that are proponents, opponents, and you're suggesting an alternative that may be absolutely something worth considering. But have some dialogue. Use it as a teaching moment, because there are multiple sides, and I think I have faith in Springfield and faith in the community that we can come up with something that will be advantageous and something that can be a learning experience for us all going forward. So anyway, thank you, Madam Chair, and again, thanks for your comments, Alderman Gregory.
Alderman Hanauer.
Thank you. I guess my question is, number one, even Columbus Day isn't on our calendar at the city. As far as I know, I don't know anywhere we don't celebrate it. There's no time off for it. So what we're really doing is we're wanting to change something that we don't even deal with. It's to me, this is kind of a moot point. I like the idea of doing the separate date, because I too have gotten calls from many of the Italian community, and you know, they feel like they're getting slighted on this, and I just, you know, if to me, it's not something we have anywhere in the city, so why are we trying to change something that we don't even deal with? I guess that's my question. You know, if it was a special day, if we had it on the calendar, if we celebrated it somehow, that's one thing. But as far as, you know, city government and that, we don't. It's nowhere to be found. So, just my point. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alderman Williams.
Yeah, so I'll yield to the young lady with her hand up first, if you don't mind, Madam Chair.
Okay, sure. Sure, yes.